everybody, it's Dr. Nicole, and we're here to do a bit longer class together, half hour, and I thought we could use this time to create an abundance of energy within us, of life force, of vitality, the energy that feeds our body, heart, and mind, and the energy that allows us the willpower, the strength, the courage, and the determination to keep going and walk with grace. So I know it's challenging right now, and I hope that these classes with me can help you and that you find some benefit in them and use them on a daily basis. Maybe some of the breath exercises, maybe some of the movement we're actually going to do today. But first, we're going to start with a breath exercise because it allows us to start the flow, the increase of the flow of energy within the body, right? When we're tired or we're completely stressed out, we have a lack of energy flowing in the body. It takes more work for us to get something done. It feels like a chore. It can weigh heavy upon us. And so hopefully some of these exercises will make you feel a little lighter. So first, as always, we always start our class by rubbing our palms together because this activates the vital life force in the body through what we call meridian points in the hands that lead to all of the organs in the body. Okay. Great. And we're just going to bring the hands on the knees. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale with the sound ha. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale with the sound ha. And last time, inhale. Exhale with the sound ha. And then just breathe naturally. And as you inhale, mentally say to yourself, I am strong. And as you exhale, mentally say to yourself, I am courageous. I am strong. I am courageous. Then take a deep inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Hold the breath, smile as big as you can, shake the hands. Exhale. And then inhale, reach up. Hold the breath, smile as big as you can, and when we exhale, we bust out laughing. Exhale. All right. If you did a previous segment with me, you know that I have spoken about the benefit of laughter and smiling. Both of those send a signal to the brain that releases a chemicals from the brain that are considered your happiness hormones or your feel-good hormones, and that's oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. And when that happens, it elevates your mood. It brings more of a positive vibration within yourself and gives you a more positive outlook on life. So even if you don't feel like smiling, sometimes just turning the corners of the mouth up works to shift us out of a mood that we might be in that might not be healthy for us. Or the people around us for that matter. Okay, so we're going to work on moving some energy. So the first thing is we're going to chop, it's called, and then we'll come to stand. So we're going to take our hands facing each other, and this exercise is used to chop away all of your frustration and to literally work on strengthening your nervous system, okay? So whenever you're feeling lethargic or tired or stressed out, it depletes the energy in the body. So the nervous system then of the one that you want to be in, which is your parasympathetic nervous system, which allows you to feel relaxed and at ease, is not on if you feel stressed out. So, and also when you're stressed out, your nervous system and your immune system are weakened, which means you're more likely to react to something and you're more likely to be triggered. And if your immune system is weakened, you have a greater possibility of becoming sick. Stress can literally create sickness in the body, and so it's important to kind of figure out ways to get rid of the stress or to deplete it out of the body. Okay, so this is one way. So we're going to just put a song on, right, so that we have something to work with. You can use your favorite song for sure, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to chop in alternating directions as fast as we can. And we're going to smile and let your breath just be natural, right? So let your breath just be natural, okay? So, all right. So we're going to take our hands, face each other. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. And we're going to chop and just smile. All right? So you're strengthening your immune system. You can envision, if you'd like to close your eyes, that you are chopping away all of your challenges and your problems at the moment. You can also use this to get your frustration out energetically so that you don't take it out on anyone else. And we're gonna smile. We've got about a minute left. You can do this up to 5 minutes, although it does tire your arms. And also, it's a great workout for your arms as well. If you did this every day for about 3 minutes, you would have a lot of muscle tone in your arms. All right. And on the days that you feel more stressed, this seems harder. Please know that. So this is also good for your brain. It creates new neural pathways in your brain, which are, right, new ways to take in and assimilate information. So that's important so that we don't get stuck in a habitual pattern of doing things or of thoughts that aren't healthy for us. So we're almost done. We're just gonna chop a little more. Good. Almost done. You go as fast as you can. Again, if you have children with you at home, it's fun to do for the whole family. You can allow them to giggle and laugh, and this gets their frustration or their inability to express their emotions out of the body. Good. Last 20 seconds. Just smile. All right. Almost done. Last 10 seconds. Good. Now inhale. Hold the breath and smile. And notice how it feels between your hands. You can maybe feel tingling in the fingers, and it feels like there's taffy. Exhale. And if you want to, you can just move the hands in and out. And you can feel an energetic pull, almost like a magnet between your hands. And what that is that you've just created more life force or more vital energy in the body. Good, then shake the hands. Okay, so there is energy that comes from everyone's heart center. In science, it's called your electromagnetic field. In spirituality and yoga, it's called, and more of the esoteric sciences, it's called your aura. So on a daily basis, your electromagnetic field, which is the energy that's emitted from your heart and your body, the resonance of your body, is about 1 arm length around you in all directions. Now, if you're stressed out, that can be weakened. And why this is important is that the more stressed out you are, the weaker your energy, which means, again, you're more likely to be affected by other people's attitude, words, and energy, which means you can be triggered just by being around somebody, or it can shift your mood or influence your mood. And they haven't done anything. It's just that our electromagnetic field might be weak that day. So this is an exercise that works on that electromagnetic field and makes the barrier between us and all of the junk in the outside world, it makes the barrier stronger so that we don't take it on. Okay, so we're going to come and stand up, and we'll do a few exercises standing, okay? So excuse me while I get up. All right. So what's going to happen, I'm going to push the camera a little farther. Sorry. Hi, everybody. We're going to do an exercise that we call Brain Booster. Brain Booster is a way to increase the amount of oxygen in the brain and to work on the flexibility of the spine, and again, gets rid of stress in the body. So you want to take your feet hip width or more apart. Okay, so we'll do that. Those are my notes. So feet are out. You're going to turn your feet 2 and 10 on the clock, okay? Now, we're going to take 3 inhales through the nose. As we do that, we inhale, cross our arms. We inhale, open our arms. We inhale, take the arms up. And as I exhale, I'm going to bend my knees, drop my head, and swing my arms back and say ha. Okay? So, again, I'm going to do this. All right. So again, right, it goes inhale, 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 okay? Now, the reason this is important is it gets the blood moving in the body, it gets the energy moving in the body, it gets stress out when you swing your arms back. Your joints are all lubricated, right? So it's important to move, especially like gyms are still closed. In California, I know they are, as they are in Arizona. So it's important to get ourselves moving every day. Stagnancy is not good for our mind, body, or soul. So this is a great exercise to get that energy flowing. Okay, and we do it rhythmically again because it's important to restore rhythm. Now, if you have high blood pressure or glaucoma in your eyes, you won't drop your head. You'll just go ha, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna drop your head. And it's important, just as a note, to have your head below your heart every day for at least 1 to 3 minutes, because this keeps away depression. Scientifically proven that if your head is below your heart for 1 to 3 minutes a day, it can be a way to thwart off depression. That means even if you're sitting in a chair and do this, that's still having your head below your heart or bowing on the floor. Again, right, you want to just be mindful if you have a high blood pressure issue. So I'm going to change the music. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to do this rhythmically. With the rhythm, right, it'll look like ha, 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 cross, open, up, ha, 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 inhale, 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 ha, 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 keep going, ha, relieve stress, ha, 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 4 more, ha, in, last 2, in, ha, ha, now you're gonna inhale up, and then exhale, shake the hands, shake the feet a little bit, okay? So that's sound ha, right? Naam yoga is based in sound vibration and breath therapy, so, and movement, right? So some things resemble traditional yoga poses and some don't. That one obviously doesn't. But it's important for that sound ha should come from down here. It gets, again, anger, frustration out of the body. It also activates this part of the body which works on your stability, your sense of security, your confidence, your willpower, and your determination. So that sound gives us strength, right? It's just important. It also activates your thyroid gland, which is important for hormonal health. Okay, so now we're going to take your feet underneath your hips. We're going to do a rhythmic exercise that we call wall of light. Okay, feet are directly underneath your hips, Hands come next to your shoulder. You're going to inhale, pull your hands back. And as you exhale, bend your knees and push your hands forward. Now inhale, pull them back. And exhale, turn to your left and push forward. Inhale, forward. Inhale, right. Inhale, forward. Inhale, left. Okay, so the exercise is focused on the exhalation and we rhythmically move. Now, similarly to the smiling and laughing thing, the body will interpret rhythmic movement of any kind as dancing. And when it does that, it sends a signal to the brain again that tells the brain that you're experiencing joy or happiness, and in turn will release those happiness hormones from the brain, which elevate your mood, right? So that's why we love to dance. That's why it makes us feel good, because it is literally flooding our body with happiness hormones. So it looks like this rhythmically. Okay, it also works on the brain. And again, left and right hemisphere of the brain at the same time, which creates a neutral state of mind, which is important so that the mind doesn't run off into a tangent. Okay, it's also a way to harness the mind. So going left, center, right, center keeps the mind harnessed, balanced, and the brain is creating new neural pathways again, right? And so that's important because it allows us new pathways for change and to decide to make decisions from. Okay, so I'm just gonna change the music because I think that one's a little too fast, I think. So let's see, guys. All right. Give me 1 second. I apologize so much. All right. So it's gonna look like. Okay, we're gonna go side, forward first, then left, then middle, then right. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to put space between your fingers because that allows the energy to move, and this works on strengthening your nervous system again. You're exhaling from the mouth if you can. Again, all the movement lubricating the joints, the elbows, the shoulders, the wrists, the hips, the spine, the knees, the ankles. Important to get lubrication in the joints. Again, you can use any song that works. You can go faster, right? If you wanted to go faster, that's up to you. This can be done from a chair if you, right, are unable to stand for long periods of time. Last 20 seconds. Eight more. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now inhale and push your hands forward. Inhale. Inhale a little more. Hold the breath. Keep your eyes open and smile. Exhale. Now inhale, reach up. As you exhale, come all the way down. Now keep a slight bend in your knees. Drop your hands, drop your head if you can. Right? If you have high blood pressure, you're just going to keep your hands on your thighs or your knees and look forward on the floor. Good. Now take an inhale. As you exhale, keep that slight bend in the knees and roll up, roll up, roll up. Okay? Now, we're going to do a breath exercise that regulates our blood pressure after that. So we inhale up, and then we exhale slowly from the mouth and push the hands down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. Those 3 breaths can be used at any time that you feel like you have an elevated blood pressure or like you're experiencing anxiety or stress, okay, or a panic attack. It's a very good breath to do when you feel like there's a panic attack coming on. So it stops the flow of the stress hormones coming into the body from the brain, which is important. Okay, so basically, we're going to take the feet underneath the hips and take the arms down by the sides with the palms facing forward. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Now, lift your toes so that you're standing between the balls of the feet and the heels. That corrects your posture. Good. Make sure your chin is parallel to the floor. Smile. Now close your eyes and just take nice, long, deep breaths. You're in what's called mountain pose. And mountain pose allows us to feel strong and secure, rooted, right? No matter what kind of wind blows our way, we know that our roots are deep, that we might sway from side to side as the breeze and the wind comes, but we will not be uprooted and taken off of our feet by anything, by any challenge, because we have the power and the ability to overcome anything. Just keep breathing. If you can, try to drop the toes down to the floor without putting any weight into them. Almost done here in mountain pose. Take nice deep breaths as you stand here. See if you can be as still as possible. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. Open your eyes. And exhale, shake the hands and shake the feet. Okay, we're going to do something called tapping. Tapping is good to, again, get the flow of energy going through the body. You can do this standing or seated. Basically, you slightly cup your hands. We're going to start on our left arm, top of the palm. You're going to tap up and then down. Flip the palm up, go all the way up. Good, we're going to go to the other arm. We're getting into every meridian point in the body, which there are thousands, and they lead to organs and operating systems. Now, take it and tap all around your rib cage, right? And then your hips and your lower abdomen, on the sides of the hips, maybe the lower back. Now, down the legs, on the inside of the legs, on the outside of the legs. If you're able to, bend over into the shins, maybe the calves. Come back up, tap up again, down the arms. Good, rub your palms. Now sweep your thyroid. We go up our throat, which is important. Again, remember that thyroid gland regulates our emotions and our hormones. And then rub your palms. And then take the fingers and tap the face, all around the face. And then the head. Good. And then rub the palms. Shake the hands. You good? And then shake the feet. Good. And we're going to, if you can, I'm going to turn sideways, right? We're going to come into what's called downward facing dog, if you can. We're going to inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, you come down, slightly bend your knees, touch the floor. Okay, now you're going to step your feet back, hip width apart, and your hands shoulder width apart. Drop your head and push your hips towards the back of the wall. Now, if this is not possible, you can keep a slight bend in your knees, or you can come down to your hands and knees, or you can come into child's pose with your head down. Okay, so you choose. But for right now, if you can, we're here. Just breathe. Again, as I mentioned, it's important to have the head below the heart, right? It keeps the depression away. So take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, gently bring the knees down if they're not there already. Push the hips back towards the heels. And then drop the head down to the floor or a pillow if you can't reach the floor. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Take a nice deep breath here so that you feel like you're filling the rib cage as you inhale. Empty the rib cage as you exhale. Good, now take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, you slowly come up. And then you come to sit down on the floor. Okay? All right. You feeling okay? Good. All right, so now we're seated. We've just got a few minutes left together. So we're going to do a simple breath exercise before we close this class. And this breath exercise is so that you feel at peace. You feel cool, calm, and collected. So you use all of that vital life force and that prana or that energy that we just created to your benefit. So no stress today, okay? So you're just gonna let your hands sit on the knees. This breath in yoga is called Sitali Pranayam, which means cooling breath, okay? So this breath can be used to lower a body temperature physically if you have a fever or you feel overheated. This also can cool down anger, frustration, or an overwhelming sense of emotion that you can't quite control. And this allows you to feel at peace. Okay, so you want to either curl the tongue sticking out of the mouth like a taco, or if you can't do that, you're going to stick the tongue behind the upper teeth. Now, either way, you're going to either inhale through the straw of the tongue or inhale through the sides of the mouth with the tongue behind the teeth. Then both versions are going to exhale through the nose. Okay, so we close the mouth and exhale nose. So choose your poison, curled tongue or behind the teeth. Okay, and we're just going to take nice long deep breaths. Here we go. You inhale for as much as you can take in, and you exhale slowly for as long as you can until you're empty. couple more. Wherever you are, finish one more. And then just breathe naturally and just notice how you feel. We did that for 1 minute. You can do it up to 5 minutes. And it does literally create a sense of calm around you. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, shake your hands. Okay, so I'm going to traditionally end the class as I do every time I teach. So we will bring our hands into prayer pose. Prayer pose is the symbolization of your left and right hemisphere of the brain coming together for a neutral state of mind, and we'll put it in front of our heart center. And we call this the prayer of love, peace, and light, and it's to bless ourselves, and it's so that we are surrounded by love, peace, and light, ourselves, our friends, and our family. So if you'd like, you can repeat after me. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace in me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Take a nice deep inhale. Hold the breath and smile. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very grateful that I was able to teach you some things that might help you in your daily life. If you have any questions, please reach out and contact me. I'm more than happy to help. And I wish you nothing but joy, love, and abundance of blessings in your life. May every day be filled with light and happiness. And until next time, bye-bye.